Looking at our answer this time, we can see that we have a large positive number and a smaller negative number, which means my answer will be positive this time. So I need to check that as I go along. Off we go to the number line. We're starting with 3.4. So I'll start over, I'll put it in the middle for now, 3.4. I've got to deal with this. Normally I'd move to the right by this number, but I've got this extra negative here. And so I need to rethink what's happening here. I can rethink of adding a negative number as subtracting. So I can think of this sum here as subtracting 1.5, which means instead of moving to the right, as I normally do, I'm going to go to the left by 1.5. So I go left by 1 whole. So I was at 3.4, moving to the left I get to 2.4, and now I have to move another 0.5. 1, 2, 3, 4 would take me to 2, and I've got to go 5 though, 0.5. And so my answer lies here, and it's 1.9. I'll just pop that over there. For the algorithm, again, we're adding numbers that are different signs, so we subtract to find the difference, and then we check what answer our sign should have. Check the sign at the end. So here we go, we take 3.4, we take 1.5, we subtract them as we have in the past. 5 from 4 we cannot do. What do? I rename to have 14/10. Now I can. 2 take 1 is 1. I've subtracted. Check the sign at the end. I know my answer must be positive. 3.4 is a larger size than the negative 1.5. So my answer is 1.9, and I could put a positive there if you wanted to, just to be clear about it. For fractions, 3.4 can be written as 34/10, and you could either use the subtraction here, or I'll use the negative just so you can see it works, but you could go straight to a subtraction. I'll say that negative 1.5 is equal to negative 15/10, and now I can add them up. 34/10 plus negative 15/10 is equal to 34 plus a negative 15, and my denominators are the same. Again, I rethink of adding a negative number as subtraction. 34 take 15 is 19, and I'm still working with tenths. So my answer is 19/10, or 1 9/10, which is again 1.9. Looking good there.